Hi everyone, it's me Lina again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today I would like to tell you about this comic book. So it's called Man Folly and it's actually a novel. So it's based on Agatha Christie's novel. And it says here by Marek, introduced by Matthew Pritchard. Apparently Matthew Pritchard is the grandson of Agatha Christie and he actually decided to introduce he actually said a few words about Agatha Christie's novels, not just this one actually, Man Folly I mean, so others too. So for example, what he said that location in this novel Man Folly is real, and I think what he actually meant also that Agatha Christie actually has spent some time there, so she could describe it very well. And I think it's a very curious fact, and that it's interesting to know that some locations in her novels or maybe some stories are real, and she knows a lot about that, so she can actually tell us the description, which is very nicely described, and also is very detailed, yeah. So I have to say I really like this book. It cost I think about £10, I think maybe a bit more, because it is recommended price. I got it as a present from my boyfriend, so I was very happy to receive it, since I'm a big fan of Agatha Christie's should I say work, because I mean, like, I like her stories, I like her novels, and yeah, I even, you know, I even like to watch those series, I mean those shows where they, you know, made that adaptation of those her novels into kind of like short series. Well, actually those series are not so short. Oh, well, anyway, talking about this comic book, I think it's very nice and it's of very good quality. First of all, I want to say also that it's very colorful, very beautifully looking. There is not much text, but from the pictures you can see for example, the landscapes, also people, I mean characters, the way they look, the way they are dressed, and their own style, their personality. And I think it's a very good idea to make comic book too, because some people don't like to read that much, but they're still curious. And anyway, it's good for people who maybe don't read too much. Yeah, I have to say that. It sounds funny, but well, you know, you can start with comic books. You gotta start somewhere, right? And also maybe for younger readers, but of course I enjoyed it myself. For me, I really liked that there are lots of like fashion shown. I don't know if I should say it this way, but I can imagine characters even better now, and I think it's very interesting and very cool for a change to read a comic book and not the actual novel, or if it's not a novel, some shorter story, you know. So I think it's interesting, and also it's not just description of, well, it's not just the way you see people based on Agatha Christie description. It's also some, you see, interior in buildings and things like that. I think it's very cool and very also kind of educating in some way too, I would say that. And I think it's made very beautifully, because characters look very interesting, and you can kind of guess what kind of persons they are, just even looking at them sometimes, and then you can see if you were right or wrong, if your guess was right, prediction maybe, should I say. So I think it's very cool. You see, I think the way they actually showed, so I mean, like, you know, I wanted to show you, to not to talk too much, for you to see the way it actually looks, and so you could check it out. So I think it's very beautifully and very nicely made. I think that, yeah, the adaptations, you can tell that person is very talented, and it looks very, very nice. See? wanted to show you. So I think it's a good idea to get a comic book for a change, even if you really love to read and you don't have problems with reading. Well, I don't really mind reading. I love reading, and Agatha Christie, I mean, is one of my favorite authors, I would say. Even though I think, being honest, I think her work is more to maybe to entertain you, not to educate you, but I learn lots of things. Really, maybe few, but yeah, few from each novel, and yeah, in total it's a lot. So, well guys, I think this comic book is very nice thing, very nice as a present and in general. So on my rating from 1 to 10, I would give it 10 stars, because it totally deserves it, and I can totally recommend it to you. So guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.